right, so we're back into episode 3, and we are now going into our second season of MLB The Show 20 with our Boston Red Sox. So we finished off the year. We didn't finish the year strong, did not make the playoffs. We left it off at the start of the offseason. So um, I'm going to go through. I didn't cover this in the last video because a lot of it was going to take a lot of time, be really boring, but I already went through and offered, as you can see, the offer and interest level on the right side. So I went through, I tendered, I went through and made offers to all the guys that are arbitration eligible. We're going to let probably some guys go, as some of these guys are going to be a little expensive. Heath Embry, he did have a nice year, but I mean, deep potential. Probably going to move on from him. I'd love to I'd love to keep Hildenberger, but I mean, first, I don't know, for arbitration. Let's go to arbitration with him. I'll offer him $1 million. So at least do that. Yeah, so a lot of these guys coming back. Some of these guys are going to take off the roster, just given their potential. And then contracts that we had to tender, nothing really astronomical. Really, all of our minor league guys. Now, free agency. You can already see I did make some offers. I eyeballed some players. Now, in this world, Mookie Betts should be and should have been in Boston. So we are going to offer him a 6-year, $186 million deal. I think I also did a player option. So I think he'll be either the option when he's 34 or 35, something like that. We need a backup catcher. I'm going to go after Austin Romine. I like his defense. We want a good defensive backup catcher. So I'm hoping he'll sign. I know it's a little bit of a lowballed offer, but catchers for some reason always tend to ask for a lot of money. Um, we need a couple of starters. We're gonna go. I'm choosing to go the more veteran route here with Matt Shoemaker. Again, this is also a money issue. We don't want to spend a lot of money on our starters here. Had a pretty nice year playing with Toronto. Looks like he may have also pitched as a long reliever. Um, so we're going to bring in Matt Shoemaker. He had really one good year with the Angels. I think I signed Robbie Grossman to be a spare outfielder. He's a switch hitter, plays really good defensively, so we'll bring him in. If you go to his quirks, too, excels at pinch hitting, drawing walks, so just what we're looking for. And then I did make an offer to Jake Arrieta, the former Cubs standout and stud. I know he's 35, but again, 1 year, $2 million. I think it won't be an issue trying to get him. So we'll go Sale, Rodriguez, Del Scafani, Shoemaker, and then Jake Arrieta. So probably not going to be the strongest rotation still, but hopefully it'll be a little better than last year. We did get Daniel Hudson as part of the Jackie Bradley Jr. trade. Did I bring back Kevin Pillar? I can't remember. Yeah, we did bring back Kevin Pillar. And I don't think we really have anybody in the system coming up. We don't. That was the guy we drafted. So, let's advance a couple of days here. I think our coaches are all set. Let's just double check. We're waiting on our third base coach. Okay. Let's sim a couple days and see what happens here. Mookie Betts, boom. Coming back to the Boston Red Sox. Oh, that's right. Mookie Betts is going to be our new center fielder. Massive. Massive, massive, massive. Verdugo. We'll probably play him in center. Mookie Betts. We're really going to have to finagle this lineup. I think we're going to put Benintendi there. Chavis most likely there, or something like that. Something like that. Let me just do this now as I'm thinking of it. He's got to be in left. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, he's not gonna. Yeah, we're definitely gonna have to finagle this lineup quite a bit because I like the righty-lefty matchups. Mookie Betts. We'll put Mookie Betts will lead off for sure. Bump him up. Good. Did we sign any of these guys? Hildenberger hasn't accepted yet. Okay. So let's keep going day by day here. JT Realmoto is going to go to the Angels. Jason Chandler is going to be our third base coach. Good. DJ LeMahieu is going to the Indians. All right, let's see. Free agent. Let's see if we sign any more free agents here. So Shoemaker. And so we're waiting on Jake Arrieta. Let's see if we got any. All right, we got Austin Romine. And we got Robbie Grossman. Good. Let's see how we did on our. Oof. If you look at a cash flow, it is tight. Let's see. Let's see if there's any bulky contracts that we could maybe move off the board. Shoemaker, Kepler. So maybe we do try to reflip. Maybe reflip Hudson. Let's go to the National League. You know what? This might work. I like that. I like that. We got a starter who's much younger. And we get Blake Trinan, who is 1 year left, a little younger, better stats. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's keep simming. Trevor Bauer going to the Indians, huh? I mean, the Athletics, rather. Was with the Indians. Carlos Santana signing with the Astros. Just going to sim along here. Jake Arrieta, there he is. So we've got a veteran back end of our rotation. I like Heath Embry is going to be off. He's going to be off. I like the Trinan edition. I liked the Davinsky edition last season, so I think our bullpen will be better. We're going to be automatically better with Betts now, coming back to the Red Sox. Really, that was the only huge addition there. I like our bench. Maybe minus Carlos Gonzalez. We'll probably maybe option him. I mean, he played pretty well after we traded Jackie Bradley Jr. But he'll most likely be down in Pawtucket. But we have better defensive catching in Romine, Pilar, Peraza, Robbie Grossman. So we got better on our bench. We can look to the Rule 5 draft, maybe for like a shortstop. See what's out there. Looks like most of our guys have accepted our offers besides Austin Bryce. Waiting on him. We're letting all these guys go. Offer salary. All these guys are going besides Hildenberger. Hopefully, we'll see what happens with the arbitration. Oh, yeah, let's do that too. We got to select our 40-man. So if you look up on the right side, roster information. So if you go down to 40-man, MLB says 28, AAA 11, AA 2, so 13, so 28, and 11 is 39, 40, 41. You can't have 41, right? Josic, we can remove him. Zuelin, we did re-up him. We'll keep him on. Marcus Wilson, he can be removed. We'll keep him on. Sorry. Excuse me. Josh Akame, he does not need to be on. I think the rest will keep there. 10. Let's just go through our lineup, make sure we don't have anybody that we want. Yeah, let's add Thad Ward. Jackie Robinson. Connor Wong. I'm also going to set, I think Johnny Pareda, he is back. Austin Ray. Let's just send him down to Class A. Diego Rodriguez. He was guys thinking about putting to the 40-man. Just his defense is not that great, so I'm not going to worry about adding him. Walker Hernandez is not on it. Kristen Costas, we got to protect him. He needs to stay here. Josh Tobias. I did offer him a contract, okay. He's already on. Jeter Downs. Let's add. Oh, we don't have any space. Alright, let's just check our starters here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Send him down. Connor Wade. Send him down. Good, I think we're set there. Let's just keep rolling. And we're not worried about arbitration. We did that. We're not going to make any trades. Austin Meadows going to the Astros for Garrett Stubbs, Forrest Whitley, and Ryan Abreu. I'm guessing Whitley's probably the center of that trade. Okay, so now everybody that's not signed has been let go. 2, 3, 4. Oops. Ricky Schwartz. So we need 5 starters at each level. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think Ryan Brazier we were gonna option out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So down to Ward. So Tapia would probably be the odd man out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we need to fill that out too. 2 starters. I mean, 2 catchers at each level. Good. 1 each. 2 and 1. 2 and 1. 2 and 2. We want at least 2, 3, 4, 5. At least, yeah, 5 outfielders. He's probably going to go down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Alright, so we need a left. Alright, so we need a few outfielders for our minor league teams. So let's go here and grab... Just add him. Again, we just need to fill out our minor league teams. Danny Santana. Or may have been Mark Canna. You know, we need a right fielder. Beautiful. He's going to take a minor league deal. Anybody else here? Let's see if we can offer him like a lowest deal that we can. Brandon Lowe is going to go to the Toronto Blue Jays for Lourdes Gurriel Jr. and Miguel Geraldo going to the Rays. Interesting. All right, let's see if we got those outfielders. Matuk, he's going to go to AAA. Tate Matheny can go to double. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's fine. 1, 2, 3. So we need another AA left fielder. So we need a AA left fielder. So let's just get down here a little bit. Are we still waiting on Nelson Cruz? Yeah, where's Oh, there's Nelson Cruz. Put Nelson Cruz there. We'll send him down to AA. Beautiful. Alright, so that's our pitching. We don't need 2 setup men. Put Davinsky up there. Yeah. And then our lineups. Beautiful. Alright, so here's the Rule 5 draft. Let's make sure we got roster space. 26, 37, 38, 39. So we have space to add 1 player. Go to draft. I want to Right, any of our guys get picked? No. Good. Alright, no one really here. Decent lefty here, Scott Alexander. I'm surprised. He's 82 overall, and he is available. Even Ubre Ramos. I mean, 2 decent. Jacob Barnes. Hard throwing righty. Some good relief pitchers there. John Ryan Murphy, really good catcher. Kind of makes me wish that maybe we should have waited. Save the money from Austin Romine, but Jalen Miller. Decent fielding second baseman. Can play shortstop. Maybe take a crack at him. Yeah, no decent shortstops. So I might go Jalen Miller. Roberto Mejia. Let's just make sure we had no one picked from our team. I don't think we did. No. Let's just check outfielders. Wow, an A overall. I mean, an A potential. Taylor Trammell. I mean, I'm really interested in this Scott Alexander, a lefty. I mean, we've got Josh Taylor, who had an okay year. So we really don't need him. That godly. I think I'm going to go for this Taylor Trammell. And then I don't think we have room to pick in. Yeah, we have a full roster. That's what I figured. Oops. So we picked up Jalen Miller. We're going to see what he can do in spring training. And touted prospect Taylor Trammell. Let's see what he can do in spring training for us. We didn't pick up any pitchers. We're going to stick with what we got. So we'll sim to arbitration hearings. We do have to have Hildenberger's arbitration hearing. So let's see if we won. They sided with us. $1 million for 1 year. Beautiful. He's not happy. But we'll see what he can do. Earn that contract. I think that's a bit crazy. We don't have any contracts to renew. We're tight against the money. Let's sim to spring training. Alright, so we're good to go. Let's make sure our lineups, sometimes, even though I have lineups manual, sometimes they still mess with your lineups, but that looks good. Rotation looks good. Weber, yeah, he can play. Same thing with Hernandez. Let's get Thad Ward into some games. Beautiful. Let's sim a couple weeks here. Spring training. Robbie Grossman, ACL sprain, 2 weeks. We'll keep him active. Man, we're having a monster of a start to the spring training. Betts back in a Red Sox uniform. Nothing better. Pretty good so far. Javis getting a chance to play. Pedroia playing really well. Oh, we're going to ride him. He's a Red Sox through and through. All right, let's start to make some roster cuts here. We know these are going to be our starters. Ryan Weber can go down. Let's make sure we have enough starters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. We can start to trim down the bullpen a bit. I'll keep Darwin's and Hernandez up just to see what he does. Austin Bryce can go down. Kevin Lennick can go down. Thad Ward's pitching pretty well. We'll let him stay up. They are good. Good. Jalen Miller, he's our Rule 5 pick, so we'll hold on to him for now. Bobby Dahlbeck, we'll option him now. We'll let the prospect Casas get some more spring training games. Ruiz is having only 3 at-bats, but we'll option Chatham. Taylor Trammell. Yeah, we'll keep those guys for now. Nelson Cruz, we are going to option. Carlos Gonzalez, we're going to option. Jared Durant is going to go down to AA. So we've trimmed our bench down. We've trimmed bullpen down. So we'll continue to sim along here. Place on the bench. And we're going to start to make more and more trims. Man, there we go. Those are the numbers I want to see from Devers going into the year. Man, Pilar not playing as hot as I thought. Maybe I option Pilar just so I can hold on to Trammell and give me a lefty off the bench with speed, though. Or do I go veteran? Jalen Miller, I like this kid a lot. Sometimes they go to free agency because their teams they're going back to, they don't have the roster space. So, but I mean, Casas had a nice spring training, but we obviously we don't have the space for him or ROEs. So let's option Casas and ROEs. Pitching rotation. So Shoemaker. Starters are pretty good. Yeah, they're pitching well. Thad Ward. Guys vying for spots here. They're all making it tough. Made too much of a small sample size from some of them, but I think Hernandez, we just don't have a spot for another lefty. Ryan Brazier was going to be the guy, actually, I was going to most likely send down. As much as it's going to hurt to send Thad Ward down, I just don't have room. Thad Ward and Hernandez. No lineups. I wouldn't mind holding on to Jalen Miller. I really like his defense and speed. But I don't want to let Taylor Trammell go either. A potential could be something. You know, or do we option Grossman down to the minors? I mean, I like that he's a switch hitter and he's a disciplined, good vision. Yeah. I'd like him to play off the bench. How many roster spots? I think our max is 26, so we still got to cut 2 guys. Oh. You know what? I'm gonna option the veteran. We're gonna make some changes to it. I mean, we gotta cut at least one more pitcher. We gotta cut one more pitcher. It's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. Because I'm trying to do this without sending Jalen Miller and Trammell away. Man. Man, they're not making it easy. I think Brazier might be the guy. And he's got options. think we're good, yeah. Again, I'm trying to do this without letting certain key people go. Okay, so we've got some contracts to... Oof. It's going to be tough to try to keep a lot of these A potential players here. You know, that's a cheap contract. I'll do it. Benintendi, that's going to be a tough... That's going to be tough to keep him. What's Pedroia's contract? Yeah, we're losing Pedroia's money. I don't think we're going to keep Workman after this. Yeah, I don't want to do a long contract with... Oh. I won't worry about their contracts yet. Let's advance to the regular season. So what I typically like to do is I like to go in and let's check everything. Good, it's the guys we want up. Let's go down here and set our rotations down here. I actually want to... I'm going to put Thad Ward into the rotation. Let's see what he can do. Sylvester North can go as our closer still. He doesn't really seem like closer material. I'm going to try Kevin Lennick. Clutch 57. Let's go with Austin Bryce. Let's do that. Jake Room. Whoops. Good. Make sure our lineups are still set. So, again, sometimes the computer is funky. They'll mess with your lineups. So I think we're good there. Let's just check our awards from last season. And the only award that was given was Vasquez for the Golden Glove. All right. Let's start simming a little bit here. Oh, great start. What a difference to the year. I think just by changing our manager and our coaching, fix the lineups down in the minors. Let's just double check our lineups in the minors, make sure there's enough guys, and there are. Let's make some of that changes. Let's make some of these changes here. Let's put him in center field. No, him in center. Cases left. And then Nelson Cruz. That way Nelson Cruz should be batting. There we go. Beautiful. Let's keep simming along here. Verdugo, a few days. We'll keep him active. No trades. Verdugo, place on the bench, and we'll fix the lineup. So Verdugo. 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 Let's just check our pitching rotation so far. Sale, oof. Not a great start. Rodriguez, nice. Discalfani, no. Not great. Shoemaker, not great. Arrieta, meh. Bullpen. Middle relief has not been the greatest. Matt Barnes, yikes. I'll put Blake Trinan in there. Sinker baller, throws hard. Let's try him as the setup man. Check our guys down here. These are the two guys that we drafted last year. Thad Ward might be a starter. All right, let's keep simming. I want to get to at least the draft. One to 2 months. All right, so let's fix our lineup since Verdugo is going to be out. Let's play Dremel. He's going to get a chance to play. And then we'll play Robbie Grossman, the veteran. That's why we got him. Swept the Baltimore Orioles just like we should. Ryan Weber down to the minors. Shoemaker, a few days. We'll keep him active. Auto utilize Weber. Shoemaker, we'll place him on the bench. And then we'll go in and add Shoemaker back into the rotation. Continue simming. No trades. I'm not interested in any trades right now. We don't need to make any. See, unlike a game like, I play NHL 20. You know, you can change your coaches. You can do all that. I really do think coaching in this game really does have a legit effect on how you play. I mean, look, we're 41 and 21. All right, let's go to the draft. We're drafting 15th because we didn't have a great year last year. Let's see what we're going to go after. Pick player. So you can see where we're thin, where we're deep, and where we're balanced. So we need left fielders and starters, which I would actually agree with that. So I'm going to sort by overall, not potential. I want to sort by overall, and I'm going to look at this accuracy meter too. So right off the rip, there's no outfielders here that are really like jumping off the page. We could reach a bit and draft this Estevan Montañez. I mean, a 3-pitch starter. Again, you have current stats and then scouted stats. No, you could look at this guy's, but the accuracy report. Let's go to left fielders. What do they got? So not very deep. I'm not feeling that. Nothing really here. Stephen Harper. I mean, could be a power hitting outfielder, but I think that's a gamble given the accuracy reporting. Eric Lingo. Yeah, I'm not feeling any of that. Craig Mosher. More rep. His Ks per 9 is low. I mean, a lot of it's a gamble. Robbie Rader. I'm probably going to, I'm going to go for this Estevan Montañez. It's probably a reach at that position, but we'll check the scout screen. The draft pick screen once we're done this. All right. Stephen Harper. We do need outfielders. I mean, he doesn't have great stats, but sort by overall. Ooh. Ooh. Let's get him. Power hitting first baseman. I know we have Chavis, but if he has decent enough defense, maybe he could transition to an outfielder. Yeah, we could use another starter. Charlie Romack. I like those stats. Let's get him. Scotty Robinson. I don't typically draft relievers, but any shortstops? Nah. Sidney Davis. Fernando Ibarra. Derek Lingo. Again, you can't be thrown. Born in Massachusetts. You know what? Let's draft him. Little hometown bias, I guess. Alex Sherry. We have starters. Ray Cordero. Let's get him. Let's get a reliever. Last round. Alright, let's see how we made out. Let's see what these guys' real potential is going to be. And it was a whiff. It was a whiff. But we'll sign him anyway. He's going to be our prospects. I mean, not terrible. Not terrible. Charlie Romack. Fernando Ibarra ended up being the best potential in the 6th round, and then Ray Cordero, reliever in the final round. We'll sign him. We'll sign all of our guys. Let's see, anybody hit home runs? Yeah, closer there. Good catcher. Closer. Kansas City, nice draft, huh? Johnny Bankston. Henry Serrano. Juan Cardenas. Probably the best starter in this group. I think I looked at this guy too, Lawrence Rader. Cecil Wheeler. Wasn't the greatest draft. Good second baseman. 2 good starters for Baltimore. So, yeah, not great. Are we in the All-Star voting? JD Martinez. That's about it so far. Let's keep simming. We're just going to get to the end of this month. Keep Shoemaker active. Only a day or two, but keep him active. Place on the bench. So let's go put Shoemaker back in the rotation. Or to utilize Benintendi. No trades. So let's take a quick look at the stats. So Sale turned it around. Nice. Nice for Rodriguez. Descafani. Shoemaker turned it around. Nice. Arrieta. 35-year-old veteran. 12-2. I'll take that every day. Bullpen, the long relievers doing much better, putting Hildenberger at long relief. Davinsky pitching well. Middle relievers have started to flip the page a little bit. Blake Trinan seems like he's pitching good at the setup man position. Workman, wow. Wow. Let's check our guys down here. So our two rookies here. Innings pitched, strikeouts looking good. All our other guys pitching well. Bryce flourishing in that closing role. And just taking a quick look at the stats here. Tanner Hook, nice. Conway, mainly depth veteran. Mookie Betts, not bad. The Betts Bogarts trio is back. Now that we have legitimate base guys, on base guys, we've got guys to drive them in. Vasquez, but he's hot lately, so Chavis, nice. Let's bump him. Taylor Trammell getting a chance to play because of the injured Verdugo. Pedroia, not bad, I'll take it. Austin Romine, not bad. Jalen Miller, Jose Peraza, Robbie Grossman. Wow, really nice. Let's just take a quick gander at our minor leagues. Barson Priest, remember he was the prospect we drafted last year's draft. Nelson Cruz, nice. Just a veteran piece to fill out the lineups. Casas, Akame, Dahlbeck playing really nice. Jathan, Connor Wong. Any standouts down? Brett Netzer. Remember when we started this, I think he was a C potential. So he's grown. Brad Doob, I think he was a D potential. He's up to a C. Josh Tobias, still at a D. Judah Downs, not bad. This is our other prospect that we drafted. And nice. All right, so I'll take that all day. Team is playing fantastic, and I think a lot of that has to do with upgrading our coaching huge with Dave Roberts, getting the best hitting coach on the market, really good pitching coach, upgrading our third base coach, I think is huge. Huge, huge, huge. So we'll leave it there, and we'll come back and finish off the season, our second season, next episode.